One small step for Ashley, one giant leap for Rowan University.
What's up, my guys? Welcome to another of these little off-the-cuff things. Today's the first episode of the Agency Tale. So, this series is gonna be about, me flashback on stuff, mostly more, picture stuff, that I have, today's was originally gonna be a two-part vlog, 11 and 12, of, the, honored spring break where I volunteered to give kids the world. When you know that is, that's a place in, Florida where, children with terminal illnesses come with their families and then spend a week, and they go to Disney, Universal, SeaWorld. Busch Gardens Tampa is an optional one that they have if they want to go there. And well, so 2 times worked during the meal shifts, 2 times during the evening events, and then 1 time check something off my bucket list, which was operating a ride. So well, start off with get to the airport, get down to Orlando, and it took a bit longer than I thought it would be for compared to past, but wasn't horrendous. I actually thought it was better Philadelphia with the bags when we got back. But anyway, so we were stuck in the airport for 3 hours with the whole situation with the rental cars, but still got to place we need to be for a late lunch. Didn't really have anything on that first day till dinner, which we had chicken parm, but we were supposed to have a time to go to the house. People weren't there, didn't have everything set up, but well, she didn't know this, but the maid was there and she let us in, set up shop, made dinner, chill out, and then Monday we went paddleboarding behind a shopping center in the morning, and then served dinner, then up with a dinner shift at Kids World that afternoon, along with our tour around the place. Got some people been on the rides, you'll see probably the carousel going by for a little bit during this, and then the train right at the end. There's also the Happy Swing and another ride over there, which I might show when we get to the ride operating segment, a bit further down. But then Tuesday morning, it was pouring rain. We were supposed to go to Wekiwa, but then we decided to go to the Florida Mall instead. That's when I got Down with Thunder Yellow, which was my first Pioneer thing as an adult, because I did have the SPD and Mystic Force Megazords. I have no idea where they are. They might be in my dad does in the basement, locked in a box. I've given them away. I just don't know right now. I did some food reviews there, with kind of giving that to Josh at SFNA Online, more a tease for y'all to come over and watch the vlogs. But yeah, so that was what we did during the day, and then helped with the mayor's surprise birthday in the evening, since obviously because of the weather earlier in the day. We did inside what they call the happening place, which is kind of indoor area. There's a stage, and then giant area in the middle, they had a little. It's kind of more like a carnival game style bit. That wasn't that bad. Yeah, I'd probably rate that around probably 7.5. Well, it did what it was supposed to do. There was only. I don't know if it would have been different if it was actually outside how it was supposed to be, or, well, just don't know on that. But and after that, we went over to Old Town for their karaoke night, which is from 7 to 11. At least it was on Tuesdays when we were there back in March. You could probably go to the website and check that out for yourself. That is right next to one of the fun spots. They're taking like, oh my, same people now, so they're taking like insert kind of like a downtown Disney and then the park itself. But Wednesday's the day they got to operate a ride. Yeah, so got there and there was a bit of a leeway for myself, and then the other people were riding with me were Kevin and Kaylee. Had a few minutes to lie around, take a break, get a drink before we went through the little demo and stuff. The thing is with the having a little pellet to put your food in along with the other, stuff they have to do. It's a pretty fun ride to operate and ride as well. Since Gift Gives the World, their version has 2 on the front, 2 on the back on the left side, 2 in the front, 2 on the back on the left side, and then in the middle they have a place for a wheelchair. So technically you have 9 riders, and I think it's based off like the 12-seater mold. That's how it works. I know it says it's probably the smaller one that's like travels that they have during seasonal time, but like since the water rides are open, it wouldn't be there when I'm there. This week I'm recording this on 6th. I'll be there on the morning of the 8th, and then beyond that, also the little spinning ride. I think Legoland Florida and some Discovery Centers have a similar ride in there called the Technocycle. There's another one with a magical theme that they have in some of the other Discovery Centers. I think my local one in Philadelphia has the magic one and not the Technocycle one. But also that the pin carriages are for handicap accessible. One has more like a board one where you leave the wheelchair and then go into a special seat, and then the other one is the wheelchair comes aboard. So, and also that will have a little weird thing like sort of like praying mantis arms for me because my hands are so big, and doing this instead of the pedals. Yeah, that's kind of like how I feel. Like this looks like a praying mantis. Then the records were pretty much, just bring a little Toku into this. Get more Toku bit in a bit, but so it was very fun. Chicks Life my bucket list. I know Chaz goes from Fanatic. He operates at King's Dominion, and Steph Emotional Roller Coasters, and then Coaster Media. Steph and him, they operate at Kings Island. And then I have my friend Marissa. Haven't seen her yet on any videos, but she works at Great Adventures. A lot of people at Rowan who work from Jackson, thus they most like or go to either work at Great Adventures or go that are probably a lot. But I'll be there on July 14th for World Coaster Kids Day. That Wednesday evening, got there, parked in Lime Garage, #Lime or Die, and then it actually reminded me of that gate area where the Lime Garage hooks up to. It reminded me more of like being in Italy, Bologna specifically, with the street performers and the architecture, even though it's supposed to be Spanish revival, but then again, Spanish and Italian both come from Latin, so I could see where they're similar. Then we went over to the original Marketplace side and went into the World Disney Store, and that is looking for like, new pin or two for me, but then I found the Carl and Ellie pin. I was like, this would be very good to give to Nathan Haley from Hobbit Hole. And that was actually their first pin, so I'm probably going to give you a link to their channel quite a while, because I was like bought on the first day of spring, and that video went up May 12th. Plus, there are some shipping problems, but yeah, that's all sorted out. What's done is done. But yeah, I also had my first Mickey bar. That was also going to be video. I think that was definitely like a 5 out of 5 yummies. Yeah, there's probably definitely other behind the scenes stuff that they also did with the rest of them. Like, well, I'm gonna give you a whole list of the entire people that were on that trip at the end of the video. So then, on that Thursday, we went to okay, after doing breakfast that morning. Like, that's probably where I lost my camera. It might have fallen under the bed in the house, but who knows what happened to that? I got used from one of my mom's friends at work, so it's not that detrimental as it was when I first lost the first one at Dorney Park a few months into me doing YouTube. Just me, I'm probably in the minority, especially since I'm a Pisces, that I do not really like the beach. And so, it's like, or like being forced to go to the beach, really don't like the beach. It's nice, but it is definitely not my thing. But yeah, so, Wekiwa, I do have the footage for that because that was after I lost the camera, and I might do a separate vlog of the entire nature trail bit, but, essentially they have, like, things they like at bears and stuff in Wekiwa. It's like a natural spring, so it's kind of very similar to the beach, but, and then that night was, Once Upon a Village. Every Friday is Once Upon a Village, and then since it was the mayor's birthday party, filled in by saying Monday, Halloween, Wednesday, Village Idol, and Thursday is Christmas. And then Sunday is Candyland. I forget what they do Saturday. Might be, I think Wednesday, maybe Wednesday and Saturday, like a tea night or something like that. Not exactly sure. And then that was pretty fun, a lot better. We were outside right by their pool with the pirate ship. No one's actually allowed on the stage for some reason, but, yeah, that's where the other Tuku bit comes in, is that we had a few people from, Oklahoma joining all of us 14, or what we called, one of our group called the Volunteers, because that was what we used for, karaoke night on Tuesday. So I'm just gonna keep using that kind of like as the VS Sentai from, I think it's Esu. It's actually how you would say it, not or verse. So Kayla and I did archery because, like, when I've done Cub Scout day camp, had some beginners luck and got double bullseye one time at Cub Scout day camp. So that's pretty awesome. So yeah, I have some experience with that. Kayla also did. Some people did face painting and other little fun stuff. They had like pirates, princesses. Probably can't show off just because it's tight space, so a lot of people were there and can't take photos with the guests in the background, and that's what happened with one of those examples. But so yeah, they tell the story, and then as soon as it ended, we were about to pack up. So it was like half set up for us. By the time we got there, we went through our little bit, finished setting up, and for the mayor's birthday party, Alyssa and I had to think about our little games they were supposed to do, and then we pretty much took it all down and put it away. And then Friday, yeah, it was about half set up as well, probably a bit further than the mayor's birthday party, but yeah, we had to take it all down and as well and put it back. And then we had like an early, not as early as Sunday, but still pretty early morning on Saturday. Like, probably wouldn't have time to just pack up the night before. I think they also watched High School Musical 3 one night. It might have been, it was probably Wednesday or Thursday night that they watched High School Musical 3. It's like, I didn't watch it with them, just like out of it by that point. But I think also that Friday, since we had so much money left on our budget, we just used the budget money that we had for Twisty Treat, and that was pretty good. And then yeah, so I did lose. I used camcorder and the footage on that, but I personally feel that had been a lot better than this, and also that had been out by the end of March, most likely. So that ended up being out before their video of them actually getting the pin. So yeah, so it's just left them with a surprise. And yeah, it's just fun reminiscing about this trip, but definitely since something it's more like further back, like it should be the next 3 parts of this.